Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 6 of our federal Spring of 61 campaign in version 1.12. Now, before we go any further, I do have some more diaries and letters to enter into the historical record. Diary of William Rhodes Hawk, Lake Erie Rifles, dated October 19th of 1861. We've landed in Texas without any trouble. I do hope this campaign will go somewhere and not get bogged down by the Texas heat. The locals don't seem too happy we are confiscating anything of use in their little city, but we have to punish them for their rebelling against the Union. From the diary of Lieutenant Eli McKay, 79th Highlanders, Company B, dated October 19th of 1861. I was flabbergasted when we received news on board that we are to involve Texas. Thank the Lord above that we made it in one piece. I was not aware one could avoid their breakfast so vehemently. My legs still wobble so. 6th Corps just arrived ashore. We just received orders to march on San Antonio. I have not seen the elephant yet, but we are at edge of the blade. We will show us the action soon. Lord, it is much warmer than Albany. A letter, Sergeant Michael Wade. Dear Abigail, my dear, I have fantastic news. Our prayers have been answered. We took too long to form up. We missed our march to rendezvous with the boats for the invasion. I don't think anyone got into trouble as we had Kit Carson scouts and searchers who were still working active orders from the government. Instead, we were ordered to Ohio under McClellan and into 2nd Corps. Rumors have it that the rebels are stirring up trouble in the Northwest and arousing the Northern Plains Indians. By the time this reaches you, I will be in Ohio Valley preparing to meet with this Red Cloud and the rebels. Pray for our safe return, and once again, give the kids my affection. Know I think of you every day, and pray for the day we shall be reunited. My love forever. Your loving husband, Sergeant Michael Wade. A letter from Achilles, Byzantine Vanguards. My beloved Irene, made to camp with the Byzantine Guards, but so far, there's a lot of marching around and doing what you're told. So if this war stays like this, I will surely come home to you and our baby boy. Yours truly, Achilles. Said once again, I'm loving the stories that you guys are writing to go along with all the units that we have involved in this campaign. I do hope you all keep them coming along. They have made it very interesting for me, and I believe a lot of our other viewers are enjoying them also. So last episode did have quite a bit happening. We are in Texas. 5th Corps is now at San Antonio. 6th Corps is now at San Patricio as they were trying to chase down Benning's Corps of the Army of the Trans-Mississippi, but they decided not to engage us. We have cleared the rebel fleets off of the Texas coast. As far as I know, there could be another one in the area I'm not aware of, but for now the ports seem to be clear and able to supply my forces. 7th Corps made up the regulars, which is going to be taking down the fortifications and building supply lines behind to advancing corps, is on its way to Texas. Right now they're planning to go to Indianola, but I'm probably going to shift them down here to Brownsville outside of Port Isabel. As we do have this corps here, there was another one in the area. I don't have it decided right now. I do plan on having them advance from Brownsville to Rio Grande City and up to Laredo. Take down the fortification here. And if Benning's corps doesn't move, we should have them effectively trapped, cut off, and be able to disintegrate that corps, hopefully, and get it out of our way. And up in the capital region, we did fight the second and third battles of Washington, D.C. Both times, I was a little surprised we won both times. They did bring a lot of forces to bear, and they kind of allowed us to whittle them down on their approach path, so we didn't really take too much in the way of casualties throughout either of the battles. They have not made another attempt at Frederick. Oh, look, we got a flag available. And we'll give you the Pennsylvania flag, because this used to be the Department of Pennsylvania. And we are still waiting for a few more forces for Second Corps. Basically, I'm just waiting for their batteries to finish at this point. Oh, and I do have to recruit an engineer brigade. So the viewer units are still in training, and there are not many of them. We'll probably start getting shifted to 2nd and 3rd Corps as they're doing quite a bit of the fighting. Oh, Byzantine Vanguard are ready to go already. Okay. And my artillery battery is ready to go. So I'll get them transferred out as soon as I can. Actually, we'll do that right now so people see where everything is going. There's an Indiana and 2nd Corps. So how many days away are these guys? Oh, these guys are 30 days away. Okay. My 2nd Corps doesn't need it. It's 3rd and 4th. Alright, so I think we can place Sherman's brigade there. Oh, this brigade needs replacement. Ooh, no, that one's got to go. It's down to 797 men. All right. So the Byzantine Vanguard is being transferred to the 14th Infantry Division of the 4th Corps to replace the New Jersey militia, which have far exceeded their enlistments at this point. 1st Indiana Cav, that's generic Cav. And the other two are generic batteries. 3rd Corps is filled out. Now we just got to finish filling out 2nd Corps. And 1st Corps is just going to remain under strength for the time being. It's nothing happening out in the western areas, so I'm not planning on, unless the Confederates make a major push out here like they're doing in the Ohio Valley, I have no plans on really increasing the strength of 1st Corps at all. I don't think I have any. Okay, I do have 2 viewer units here. So these guys are going to get transferred out. I'm not planning on doing anything with 1st Corps at the moment. Alright, Harper's Ferry's Raiders are going to the 8th Infantry Division of the 2nd Corps. Along with Carson's Trappers. I'll take 2 of his batteries also. And this is just a generic, so you'll actually come in as the engineer, so I don't have to recruit any more engineers. Perfect. This 1st Corps is strong enough to take on anything in their way if need be. I'm not really worried about it. So Gilbert can get basically shut down here. Oh, I gotta find other Ohio units, I guess. Transfers. Let's go back over to that corps. I just couldn't do it. Nope, I need other Ohio units. Okay. Just disband this unit. Don't need any more. New York and Wisconsin missed. I guess we'll disband a 3rd Mass. And Carson's Trappers will be in the 18th Infantry Division of 2nd Corps. There we go. And 13 days for all those transfers. So hopefully we'll be taking on the rebels in Ohio this episode. Then again, it's winter. I really don't want to fight anybody during the winter. But we'll see. It looks like there's a core tracking away, possibly heading down towards Texas, but who knows? I do believe that covers everything for right now, so I will be back with the next incident. Alright, it is now December 1st, so it is time for the monthlies. So amazingly, we did not actually cut any bonds this previous month. This is the first month of the campaign we have actually not cut any bonds. So, see how this moves going forward, though. I am working on the Draft Act right now. That is going to severely cut into our funds. Current rating of our nation is A-. Our debt remain unchanged. Currently, our liabilities are $364 million. Current economy cycle is recovery. The wealth of our population is below average and increasing compared to the previous months. So I'm very leery about this statement right here on every campaign. It says our tax revenues increased by $300 million. I don't see how that would be possible. We didn't construct any buildings last month. Total export volume last month was $550 million out, with $496 coming in. And average corporate production over the last 3 months was $523 million, a change of negative $6.6 million. And we're still lacking all the same things, leather and iron. The only thing we can really catch up on is the iron. And that's if I save up enough money from the industrial side of things to purchase that. And it takes a long, because I haven't worked on industry yet. I'm only pumping in $5 million a month, so it's not really gaining any amounts of money. And we got that visual glitch. Hate that. You can see we did spend a lot of money, but we did not cut a bond. We actually have $5.6 million left after the last expenditure. So we probably will be cutting a bond soon, because we're still spending $268 million more than we're bringing in. So I don't know why we didn't cut a bond, to be honest with you. Seems a little odd, but it is what it is. Intelligence-wise, Rebels are working on military too. They're still having a problem with recruitment. They've done recruitment offices and counter propaganda. That's because we are now controlling their states. And the relations with Great Britain have not climbed at all. And it says they recruited 90 men in one brigade, so that's just one battery they recruited, and I think I know where that is. And they started building another 13 ships. And morale of Confederate armies is currently at 90% because we haven't done any fighting in the last month. So, yeah, there is that. Policy-wise, we did finish the Confiscation Act. And working on Enrollment Act 1, which will be done in 23 days. So I can just start using drafts to make up for my losses. After that, we'll move into government funding 2. Projects. I know this is something I didn't cover last month because in the last month because I just didn't have any money for anything. This is what we got available. Corners King I don't want because that improves our relations with Europe. Railroad construction I do want because we're going to start working on the railroads in Texas as soon as we secure those nodes. Is there anything here I want? Organization reform. There we go. Boom. We now do a full army. And there's nothing else here I want for right now. There are other things I want. I just don't have the money for, like logistics reform. I probably should have saved up for this because that is so expensive. But we'll get there eventually. Training man is also something else I want. We're getting there soon. Hopefully next month I'll have the money for 2 things. We'll see. Alright, like I said, go over the map real fast. 7th Corps is just arriving. Just off of Port Isabel right now, so it'll be landing in Brownsville soon. Benning's Corps is now up to 12,000 men, so they will be a threat to 7th Corps, so I do have to do something about them. But they're probably still not ready to fight. In Ohio, our last reports on these guys are a month old now. Those show movement tracks on all these flags. So not exactly sure where they are right now, but I don't want to move 2nd Corps while the winter is on. The temperatures are in the high 20s to mid 20s. So I really don't want to be moving around the Ohio region with the weather the way it is. And it looks like they might have finally settled down all these attacking corps into winter quarters. Yeah, everybody's got the winter quarters things going on. So hopefully it stays quiet for the rest of the winter. I'm doubtful of that. The AI never sits still even during the winter like it should. I think that covers everything for right now, so I'll be back. Alright, it's now December 18th. And looks like the Army of Maryland, now under the command of Stonewall Jackson, is making another push onto Washington, D.C. And he's bringing in B. Junior's Corps and Hardy's Corps. So you can tell we're having a massive effect on the Corps, on the leadership of the rebels, just by how often the Corps commanders' names change. And in this case, the Army of Maryland, I think Jackson's its third commander now. So we are having a massive blow to them. They're not bringing much. They got another corps. Looks like Hughie's corps is supposed to be joining them, but he hasn't reached the field. So they're coming in below strength. So they're bringing 18,545 infantry, 2,500 cavalry, and 10 guns to our 24,400 infantry, 2,300 cavalry, and 21 guns. Now, I'm pretty sure they would outnumber us if they had Hughie's corps with them, but they do not. They're coming in a little too soon, and that works in our favor. So I will see you all on the other side of the load screen. Welcome, my grunts, to the 4th Battle of Washington, D.C. So once again, we are on the defensive. The rebels are coming in from Pierce Mill Road only. So I'm actually going to be defending a little further forward this time, so we don't have to wait all the way back here for them again. So I decided to send up a curve here along the turnpike, because they should be coming down the Blagdon's Mill Road, and just in case they decide to come around this way, I'm going to be sending the Pennsylvania regulars to watch this crossing point here. As you notice, there actually is a 3rd Cavalry Division now that's newly formed under William Franklin, as the Kit Dog Foxes will be transferring into these division probably here at the end of the month. So yeah, I'm just going to set up here, build a line of breastworks using the engineers, and once again wait for them to show up. I'll be back. All right, it's now 1600. We do have our first side of Confederates here. Cavalry Brigade actually just rode up on us when I wasn't paying attention. It's looking around the map for the rest of their army, which is actually mostly still down here. I just lost track of them. They had all started back here in the woods, came out to this road. Now I got to recite them again. There they are. So they're pretty strung out, so they're coming up piecemeal. My breastworks are definitely not going to be done before they get up here, but that's not a big issue. The breastworks are more or less there for the engineers to just work on them. I honestly did not expect them to get here before the end of the day. And I do have other units, one at a time, that don't have a perk yet work on the breastworks at the same time. And they're actually, they rode right into the Byzantine Guard, so this is their first combat. And the Vigilante Guards, which earned their name in the last battle. So only one person submitted a name, so it ended up being the Vigilante Guards for Cameron. Who we got coming up here? Walton's Brigade, Hardy's Corps. Hardy's Corps. Wonder if they're mixed together at all, if they're actually coming up as separate corps. So the only units in this corps right now that are armored rifles are any viewer units that are in it. I think it might just be the Byzantine Guards right now. Yeah, it's just the Byzantine Guards for right now. So rifles are going out. They are getting issued, but they've only made it as far as 2nd Corps. And not even completely, so. Next round, I should be getting into 3rd Corps with the issuance, and I'm getting the weapons now every 24 days due to standardization. My engineer's looking almost level 3. We'll rip this brigade down. It's only those 2 infantry brigades and the cavalry up here right now, so we can just take these boys apart. Signing is not as good on these guys as I thought it was. But I was set up more for them to come up this road than this road. Their morale is not very good. They should have never made this attack. I don't think I need the regulars down here anymore. Oh, crap, maybe I do. Ooh, who's this? Stewart's Cavalry. Is there anybody behind them? Does not look like. Vanguard, get mounted up. We're going to go take care of these boys right now. There's only 400 of them. Take care of these guys and then get back up to the main line. And I do have Sharp's carbines being built. There's just not enough to issue out right now. They build a little faster than the Sharp's rifles, but not that much faster. But as I get them issued out, the standardization will rise, so people will be getting them sooner than later. One volley. Give me one volley. There we go. Go get him. The hell? Let's say we're not fighting them. There goes my phone. Every time I think it's on silent. Alright, they're broken. Let's get out of there before we get... They're not retreating, so it looks like they may have that damn... Oh, there they go. We destroy these boys. Just halt. Just halt. They reformed. What the hell? It's a lone brigade that's nowhere near its parent command. It shouldn't be able to reform like that. We knocked them down by half. I'll take it. Let's halt orders again. If you're getting them right from the division commander. There we go. I'm paying attention to what's going on over there. These guys are getting flanking fire. And now skirmishers, keep them sighted. Look at that. Up to their third perk level already. That signal flag. Looks like engineers. Something else I'm going to miss from the a.o.m. is all the extra flags they added. Oh, there we go. Single core flag. Any perk yet? Nope. A little close to the fighting though for the building. Nope, there's the end of the day. Alright, and as per my rules, there's no redeployment. So let's see how hard that rule is going to bite me in the ass on this one. Not too bad. You guys need to stop doing what you're doing. Same with you, Sherman. Who's in hand-to-hand? My skirmishers are. Are you kidding me? That's a new one. I'm not used to seeing that. If it chases away their skirmishers, I'll take it. Engineers, pull back, please. Yade. Can't give me skirmishers, can you? Artillery's just not in a good spot. Alright, 12th Division, swing out this way, and if it's clear, we'll put the artillery out on this flank. They really can't afford to push this attack, and I don't think the morale will allow it. And morale's at 50, that's actually not too bad. I just don't think the AI will do it. Alright, I know I gave fallback orders. Fall back, please. Right in front of them so they follow his orders. There's this firing over here, so maybe my arc's a little better than it looks. Not particularly. Doubtful Stewart's cavalry reformed behind us. Let's pull you away from these skirmishers that are coming in at us. Where the hell are the rest of their forces? That's got me a little worried. There's a whole nother corps out here somewhere, unless they're both here. Artie's corps. Artie's corps. Artie's corps. Yeah, what the hell is the other corps? Well, knocking out the one corps should do it for us. Not having rifles is really biting me in the ass. We have captured some Mississippis that I issued out, but not many. There you go, turn that flank to me, baby. Maybe not. You skirmishers, go hit that artillery. There we go, got them locked in. Ooh, that was a nice initial volley right there. Look at that. They do not appear to want to attack us. Finish off that battery, please. They don't want to come to us, we'll go to them. Oh yeah, feed troops right into that rifle fire, please. Artillery get in position, or do I start advancing now? They're only 6-pounders. 12th Division, advance. Ooh, who do we got out here? There's our other corps, I'm thinking. I think we should have this corps knocked out before they become an issue. There you go, turn that flank to me. Vigilante guard, go get it. I'm up to 2,500 casualties to our 1,600. Yeah, we're taking a little more heavily than I thought we would, but that's okay. anybody else back there. Give me some scouts, please. That artillery's on its lonesome. We're going to go grab it. Byzantine Guard has seen the elephant in this battle, and they're doing a pretty damn good job for me. Let's not get your orders yet. Move forward. Okay, you can stop chasing that one brigade, please. Alright, we see what's out here. Following your scouts. So the rebels didn't mass up all their troops. They just allowed me to basically encircle this one corps and knock them out before the other one even gets involved. Alright. At the double, Byzantine. Any regulars around that fence yet? Yeah. Go get these batteries for me. There we go. Take down that cavalry. Very good job, boys. Good job. That is it. Their force is broken. We have unengaged brigades back here, though. Keep chasing them, boys. Let's not let them reform. I want this battle done in time for brunch. Go, regulars, get in there. Put some canister into you. There they go. You know, I think I want to cause a few extra casualties as battles. I want them to sit steady for the damn winter. We'll get in there. Keep going, boys. There's only one brigade left. There's such a mess of troops down here, I don't think it would be worth even trying to get them. Speed this along. Oh, there we go. Got their first perk. So I used to like the Stormers perk, but a.o.m mod changed it to where it had better accuracy. So, must have been using it for a lot of charges, so Cold Steel is the way it's going to be. Alright. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we took down 6,000 of their 20,000 infantry, 700 or 2,700 cavalry, 15. We got all 15 air guns. Total loss of 7,000 of the 23,000 men that Jackson brought into the battle. We lost 2,746 of our 24,399 infantry, 184 of our 2,300 cavalry, 0 of our guns. Total loss of 2,938 of our 27,146 men. Those are not bad odds at all. All right, time to go through the paperwork. Pennsylvania regulars did 52 to infantry, captured 274. 147 to cavalry, captured 42 of them. 42 to artillery, captured 1. Brigade total of 558. Engineers did not fight. 13th Infantry Division, 4th Brigade did 144 to infantry, plus up to 151 to code some command staff. 2nd Brigade did 848 to infantry, 5 to artillery, total of 853. 3rd Brigade did 737 to infantry, 22 to artillery, total 759. Looks like this brigade will be getting a name. Name of the commander is One Coop. Write that unit down real fast, just in case they have the highest totals. 14th Division. Nope. 2nd Brigade's got it, looks like. 14th Division, 2nd Brigade did 1,005 to infantry, 13 artillery patrol, 1,037. So they got a lot of command staff also. The Vigilante Guard did 506 to infantry, 27 to cavalry, for a total of 539. The Byzantine Guard did 728 to infantry, 113 to cavalry, 4 artillery patrol of 849. Division total 2,425. Looks like 2nd Brigade of 14th Division is going to be getting a name. 12th Division. 3rd Brigade did 55 to infantry, captured 259. 219 artillery. Cavalry captured 4. 23 artillery for total 560. 4th Brigade did 290 to infantry. 2nd Brigade did 310 to infantry, captured 17. 38 to cavalry, 3 to artillery for total 375. Division total 1,225. Not bad at all. How'd the artillery do? 81. They're all still armed with 6-pounders, though, so they're really not going to be doing much until I get them better guns. Ooh, let's see if we got... I don't remember seeing an alert saying that any of our officers were wounded. Nope. All right, let's see if we got any of theirs. All right, Hard E was wounded. Lawton's wounded. Lieutenant Colonel O'Neill is wounded. Major General Johnston is wounded. Patton Sr. is wounded. Pierce is wounded. We've captured Garnett. But he's going to be released right away, I think. Wow, we just did a big hit to their core. Too bad we didn't get Jackson in the mix. His stats are actually pretty low. So his stats should be higher, I think. That explains a lot. His stats are not that good. I'll get closed out of here, and I will see you all at the newspaper screen. Glorious victory at Washington, D.C. So I guess it turned into a major victory at the end, and I just didn't catch it. The 4th Battle of Washington, D.C. has ended. The enemies reportedly suffered total casualties of 6,788 men. There were 772 killed, 2,440 captured and paroled, as we do not have any prison camps. Our casualties total 2,938 men, with 348 killed, 497 missing, and the rest wounded. Captured 3,974 rifles and 5 guns from the field. No officers died in that battle, so there it is. Get that one rolled off, and it looks like we might actually have a fight coming up down in Texas. As Benning's Corps has now been reinforced, and they are tracking towards 6th Corps. They're at 15,000 men, so they're nowhere near my numbers. Problem is, okay, morale's back up to competent. France is still down in the orange, but we should stand and fight. But we'll see here. Will they come and get us? There's the Army headquarters. I know there's another corps down here somewhere, unless they totally disbanded it. One more day. Looks like they may not want to fight. Nope, they're not moving. They don't want this fight. All right. We'll let them sit for right now, as I do not want to fight in the winter weather. We'll let them reinforce their troops down here. They're probably waiting for the rest of those reinforcements to arrive. 7th Corps, how's your depot going? I discovered I have to build a lot of depots down here in Texas. It is a goddamn supply wasteland. Just no way to keep your troops fed without building a depot at every town you stop at. It's ridiculous. Even being near ports don't really feed you. And it shows these ports as being blockaded, and I don't understand why. There's no rebel fleets in the area, and the army should not have a reach down to these 2 ports. And they're building a supply depot now. We'll let them do it. I want a nice big fight down in Texas, so we'll let them do what they want. All right. Hopefully it stays quiet until January at least, so I'll be back. Oh, we didn't have to wait long at all, and it wasn't Texas. Back up in Washington, D.C. again. So this time it is... Oh, Hughie's Corps is on the field now. Oh, he's Army of Virginia. I thought he was Army of Maryland. So it's the Army of Virginia with Hughie's Corps and Bragg's Corps. They're bringing 31,364 infantry, 2,634 cavalry, 9 guns. to our 22,278 infantry, 2,255 cavalry, and 26 guns. Kind of hoping this is not a repeat of last battle, but I'm kind of getting the feeling that it will be. I don't think Hulk stats will be too high. Initiative passive, leadership liked, mediocre. Yeah. This might just be a repeat of last fight. I really hope not. But I will see you all on the other side of load screen. Welcome, my grunts, to the 5th Battle of Washington, D.C. So we do have 2 corps entering the field, and they are entering from 2 different locations. Now, both corps show up in one spot, or they could be in both different locations. I don't know. One location here is the Pierce Mill Road, and the other location here is the Milkhouse Ford Road. So my plan for right now is I've sent 12th Division, which is our strongest division, with just about 8,000, just a little over 7,000 men, plus the 1st New York Engineers and the Pennsylvania Regulars, are to guard this point here, which is the Left Fork Road. I'm sending the other 2 infantry divisions plus the artillery to cover along this fence line here, looking downhill in this direction. Actually, that's kind of reverse slope, isn't it? I'll get them up on the slope here. So the rebels, the way the map is laid out here, I think the rebels might be in this location. They might not be. There's definitely some down here. But this force is strong enough to hold out on its own until this force shows up. And if it's the larger forces, that's if the larger force comes in from down here. If it's just Bragg's Corps, which is 8,500 men, this force is more than enough to take care of that. I'm worried about the larger force right now, but either way, if the smaller force shows up here, we can easily handle that and then move on to the larger force. So we should be able to shift very easily, take on any hazard. So I'm going to hit play here, get my troops moving, and I'll be back once we have contact with the rebels. All right, we're going on 12 o'clock of day 1, and it is Hughie's Corps, which is crossing down here. Don't have a sighting on Bragg's Corps yet. They got so few men. May even be heading up in that direction for all I know. Still haven't seen any dust trails down this way, but I could have just lost total track. They cutting cross country. Not that I could see. Probably somewhere else on the map. I just can't see them as yet. So I do have 1 division in place. Looks like they're coming to a halt here. They'll definitely want to start crossing before my artillery's in position. So the division's moving slow as hell. These brigades are marching on top of each other, so Runyon's kind of failing me a little bit here. I want to move you guys in closer together. Where's the Byzantine Guard? Kind of want them to edging over here with their rifles. And at the double if they could, please. And once the artillery gets in place, I can start bombarding this position. That's going to be tasty. Thing is, they were using this fort to cross. The river is frozen, so they can cross wherever the hell they want. But they're all just bottlenecking right here, right now. The sooner I get the Byzantine vanguard up here, better. Why is your morale unstable? We're just going to shift you guys in general. Hold you in a reserve position. Wow, they do not want to push up this hill at all. They're just clogging it up down here. Well, if they're going to give me the chance to get the artillery in position, I'm going to take it, along with the Byzantine Vanguard and their rifles. Go over that fence so you can start moving faster, please. Looks like it'll be a little bit slow, so I'll be back. Alright, it's about 12:20, and the rebels are starting to push forward. Why are you boys not firing? Lock them down, please. And even with the smoothbore muskets, because we are uphill, we do have a slight range advantage. Turn off the AI on these commanders. Get in position, please. It's taking you long enough. Vanguard's got to be taking the longest way possible to get them where I want them. So I haven't called up the other division, as we shouldn't need them. I still don't know where Bragg's corps is unless they're in this mess somewhere. Right now everything is Hughie. No, I moved Byzantine Vanguard at double time. They should have been here long before the other brigades, but just did not happen. I don't understand why this brigade started as unstable. As Revere is fine. Their morale should not be low. The hell are you boys doing? What the hell's going on here? God, halt. Whatever the hell's going on, we need to unscrew that. I need those rifles on the line. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We're doing a lot of damage to these guys right now. 950 casualties so far. We're looking back here. Still no sighting on rebels back here. All right. You go around that brigade for me. Thank you very much. No, let's wait till you're over there. I've got to drop. Ah, you know what? Should be fine. No, I don't want you advancing that way. Short range. Once again, their morale's not very good this battle. It's winter. They're attacking on federal territory. Ooh, casualties jumped real fast. Get the hell up at double time, please. Excuse me. Now they're getting ready to break. Push into them. See them off. You can give me the opportunity to finish you off. I'm taking it. I still waiting for long range orders. Boys advancing. Let's go. No point in putting it in position, but I'll do it anyway. Winning up here is what's going to win us the fight. know what? I think it's time to bring the regulars this way. And Richardson's brigade just broke. Ooh, there was 500 casualties, but I was planning on replacing that brigade anyway. Alright, advancing them forward like that did not help. It looked like they were breaking, and then they weren't breaking. Alright, I may have screwed up over here. It looked like we were winning pretty handily. We're going to end this quickly. Bring you boys around this way, get on their flank. Not really facing the Byzantine Guard. Nope, now, as soon as I say that, brigade starts turning. But they're going to keep flipping because they keep turning their flank to this. Ah, oh, come on. Halt. I really screwed up by pushing in there. It really looked like we were going to win. Back in the woods. Stop the pursuit. Let's go. Turn around. You got cover. They do not. Let's use it. Boys need to move faster. Crap, we have orders, engineers. No, I did not. Yeah, I did. Regulars, where are you? Double, please. The losses really aren't too bad so far. 2,700, 3,400. Highest casualties we've had in a while. And again, if we lose this battle, that won't be too bad. We still have third corps in the area. And if we won them all, the campaign would not be interesting. Alright, looks like we're holding that bay for now. Good, I was worried they were going to charge into me for a second there. It's regulars. Boys coming right over here. Cavalry on the flank, that's going to seriously affect their morale. Look at this toe-to-toe firefight. Oh, you know, I wasn't drinking a battle brew yet, but looks like I'm going to be pouring one now. Got some Nika coffee grain whiskey. It's going to be a long time for my rest of my infantry comes up. This is good. That brigade's moving away, which means we can get into the flank of these troops. That brigade was breaking, now it's reforming. That's not good. Alright, time to put that cold steel perk to use. Let's go, boys. Artillery division. Fall back to here. There you go, boys. Lay into them. Doesn't look like the perk's getting any experience, though. That's not cool. And we just pushed it back 3 brigades. Good job, boys. Pennsylvania regular saving the day for us. This brigade's breaking. Go get him. Yeah, Vigilante Guard just broke. Broke that brigade. That'd be right. We weren't that close, that far from breaking them when they ended up breaking us. We were not that far away. Get up there and support the cavalry, please. Does that brigade get into the next one? Oof. The good thing is that the brigades can't fire on us while we're charging into them the way we are. Looks like we just had a sound glitch there. Yeah, but this cold steel perk is not leveling. That is not good. Right, that just opened up some fire from this brigade. Get into them. Keep going. The boys have just saved this army. And actually just pumped us into a major victory. Whew. A lot bloodier than the last battle. Oy. Thank you, Pennsylvania Regulars and Byzantine Vanguard. You guys have saved the damn day. And it was my misstep that got us here. I'm fully cognizant of that. I thought they were getting ready to break when I started sending my brigades forward. They just were not ready to go yet. Now you can stop chasing them. Speed this along. Anybody we chase down is just going to be a prisoner. So, we're releasing them anyway, doesn't matter. Yep, went down to a minor victory. Yeah, we crossed 18% casualties. Ah. I think this has been our bloodiest fight so far, at least for us. I'm not used to taking that many casualties. Especially on a... that was such a blunder on my part, but it looked like we had an easy victory, and I just screwed the pooch on that one. Taking my men out of the woods and sending them down to go take on those troops was just a bad idea, even though it seemed like a good one at the time. So we took down 6,500 of their 31,000 infantry, 100 or 2,600 cavalry, 5 of their 10 guns, total loss of 6,500 of their 33,000 men. We lost 4,073 of our 22,275 infantry, 552 of our 2,225 255 cavalry, so it's only that one brigade of cavalry, so that's a big hit to them. Lost one of our guns, total loss of 4,631 of our 24,895 men. Let's take a look at the paperwork. Pennsylvania Regulars inflicted 1,199 casualties to the infantry, captured 193, total of 1,392. 13th Infantry Division, 4th Brigade did 634 to infantry, 42 to cavalry, for a total of 677. 2nd Brigade did 803 to infantry. 3rd Brigade did 780 to infantry, 72 to cavalry, 855 total. Engineers didn't fight. 14th Division, 2nd Brigade did 948 to infantry. Now, I thought the Vigilante Guard did a lot more than that because they hung in a fight for a while. Vigilante Guard did 479 to infantry, and the Byzantine Guard did 786 to infantry, plus up to 805. So they caught quite a bit of their officer corps, judging. From 786 to 805, they hit a lot of their officers. Division total 2,232. 12th Division didn't fight. And the 4th Arty Division, even though they were firing that entire time, once again, they were only armed with 6-pounders. Did not really inflict a lot of casualties per battery. 46, 53, 39, 59. 197 total from the batteries. They probably did have a morale effect. It just wasn't visible to us. And we didn't loot any officers, did we? No, we did not. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. See if we got any of theirs. All right, so we wounded Polk. That's probably what just gave us the victory. When they all broke towards the end, we probably got Polk. And I don't remember seeing Bragg's corps at all, wherever the hell they were on the map. We wounded Hughie, so we took down the army commander and the corps commander. And that was it. So we took down the corps commander and an army commander. That's probably what allowed us that win right at the end there. That came damn close. That came damn close. I'll get closed out of here, and I'll see you all at the newspaper screen. Victory at Washington, D.C. Colonel Reynolds lost face. Oh, all right, I'm going to replace him. All right, the Battle of Washington, D.C. is ended with the Army of Virginia retreating in panic. The enemy reportedly suffered total casualties, 6,499 men. There are 844 killed, 2,149 captured and paroled, as we do not have any prison camps. Our casualties total 4,631 men, with 610 killed, 667 missing, and the rest wounded. We've captured 3,727 rifles and 3 guns from the field and sent 2,027 soldiers off to our prison camps. Once again, paroled. My bad. Paroled. Just so used to saying off to our prison camps. All right, nothing else has changed on the map except for we did increase to an army. Nope, I didn't change the name of that. So I did create First Army under my avatar. And right now it's the only one I do plan on having in the field. That includes 5th and 6th Corps. I promoted Thomas to command of the 5th Corps. So Thomas has 5th Corps, Grant has 6th Corps. Like I said, the rebels had just decided to sit down and build a supply depot before taking on 6th Corps, so they're probably not ready for a fight either. Our readiness is down into yellow, so I'm more than happy to let them camp out and kind of bring their forces up to strength a little more. They're going up to 25,000 men. They're at 15 right now. They're going up to 25,000, so they're just waiting to fight us, and let them come. We'll just wait for them. While they're sitting here, we'll be able to move 7th Corps. Even though I don't really want to move in winter and these roads are rough. Let them finish this depot and then we'll start moving them inland towards Laredo. All right, nothing else is happening outside of these 2 attacks on DC. I think I may need to move 3rd Corps into the region. 24,000, 20,000. Nah, I think it might still be good. 3rd Corps is going to have more rifles in it, so we're going to move 3rd Corps into the region and get this battle rolled off. Move 3rd Corps into DC and bring 4th Corps back to Frederick. We do have the upgraded hospital in the area, so I'm not very worried about casualties. We can handle whatever casualties that we take, basically. So we got some more weapons in. Springfield's. That's right, we're coming up on the end of the month, so that's about right. Okay, Sharps, I finally have enough for 1 brigade of cavalry. Sharps rifles, I might be able to issue out also. Another 10,000 of those, and they're now down to 23 days on the orders for 10,000 of them, so we're getting those very quickly now. So I should have everybody armed with rifles in the next 2 months, basically. The next 2 to 3 months. I don't think anything else is going to happen. So I'm just going to roll the map up until the month is over so I can open up the next episode with the January monthlies. So we'll end this one here. I don't see anything else happening between it's 2 days to the end of the month. Once again, if you'd like a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below what type of unit, state it's from, weapons, uniforms, officers. I'll oblige on all counts if possible. Not the weapons, though. We're only using production weapons as per the rules for this campaign I've placed for myself, and we're getting those fairly quickly. And for everybody's been submitting stories for their units, I'm really enjoying them. Keep those coming, please. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.